like an animal and scared to be around people in the gym by taking something like the new Crack OG. But let's talk. Yo, it's Drug Free Dansby, and today I have Crack Diamond by Dark Labs. What's this thing about, man? If you know what Dark Labs is, you probably know what this thing is about, man. But before we get going, man, I just want to talk to anybody listening, someone that's currently lost, someone that's new to sobriety, maybe someone that's been in sobriety a little while and is hitting a wall and feeling kind of stagnant, anyone that's had a bad day, anyone that's thinking about, doing the wrong thing with their life or going down the wrong path, picking a bad relationship, man. I'm going to speak from personal experience, man. I've been in almost every single one of those descriptions that I just described, man. And I remember looking everywhere externally to find joy, peace, satisfaction, contentment, and all of those things, man. And I never found it. When I remember being a little kid, dude, and I knew in my heart, man, that there was the fundamental idea of God or something bigger than me. But then the world kind of blotted that out, and then my parents drugged me to church. I was there every Wednesday and Sunday, and I was like, dude, there's this thing in the sky. This is kind of scary, whatever. That's as far as it went, man. So I went a good 10 years of my life from 14 to 24, man, just finding very brief intervals of contentment, what I would maybe call situational happiness. I would find, this girlfriend or move to this city, or I'd get a different job and all this stuff, man. And all of it left me empty, dude. I was trying to find something. Of course, you guys know my story with drugs and alcohol. That'll make you feel good for a little while, but in the end, it will sting you. It will get you. So I just want to say, man, whatever you're searching for, if you're looking for something, man, the only thing I found was a relationship with a higher power. I choose to call God. I choose to call Jesus. And it's not out here, man. When he came into my life, dude, he's sitting right here at all times, man. And I can talk to him at any point in my life. And let me tell you guys, there's something different between feeling high and low, and feeling content and satisfied. Not stagnant, you know what I mean? But just every morning waking up like, dude, I have everything I need. So for me, my whole life, I had this God-sized hole right here that I was trying to fill with drugs, alcohol, women, money, jobs, gambling, sports, skateboarding, you name it, dude. Music, I always tried to fill it, man. And I will tell you guys how grateful and how full I am now with my life, because I finally was like, I surrender, God. Whatever you have for my life, I'm willing to do it. And that's what I'm doing today, man. So if you're new, man, if that made any sense to you and you want to reach out to me, please do. Instagram, TikTok, leave a comment on here. I don't care, man. Let's talk about it, dude. Don't stay lost forever, and don't be ashamed if you're searching for something and you haven't found it, man. It takes time. For me, it was a process. All right, hopefully that helps somebody. It was on my heart. I needed to get it out. But the real reason we are here, guys, who knows about Dark Labs Crack Diamond, man? This thing just hit the scene a few weeks ago. And, dude, they have the best artwork, I think, in the game right now. There's a couple of others out there that are fire. Kilo Labs is sick, too. I want to shout those guys out. But this freaking tub here, hands down, probably one of my favorites. The new Crack OG is super fire. This is fire. I want to get my hands on the new Flame V3 because that artwork is sick too, dude. How cool would it be, guys, if I got a Dark Labs tattoo? If you want to see a Dark Labs tattoo, leave a comment, man, because I think I may have something in the works, and I think my wife approves of it. So, all right, so let's talk about this thing, dude. I have the Apple Explosion flavor, and I will tell you guys off the rip, the flavor, very, very mild. I literally shouted out, praise God, when I took my first sip, because I have tried some rough tasting Dark Labs, and this is not it, dude. I don't want to go out on a limb and say this is the best tasting Dark Labs pre-workout I've ever had, but it's super uneventful and very light, which is a good thing in my opinion, man. I get some whey protein powder that tastes like just water with a hint of something. This right here tastes like water with a mild little hint of apple. So that, for me, that's a win, dude, because I just want to slam the puppy down and get over to the gym. It's exactly what I did, and boys, I'm still feeling it. Look at my eyes right now. All right, so let's talk some supplement facts, man. Let's get into this. One scoop is supposed to be 14.9 grams. I'll tell you guys, with the scale, this thing hit 13 grams. I don't have the point whatever. It may have been a little over, but you can heap it a little bit if you don't have a scale. Please get you a scale. If you're going to spend money on products like this, just get a scale and weigh it out. Get the full dose of whatever you're doing. So here's for something happy for the pockets here. We get 25 servings. They're not doing the 1 scoop, 2 scoop. You get 25 servings per container. 2024, you got to be happy with that number right there. All right, let's see what they have in this label here for us, guys. So right off the rip, we have L-citrulline at 5,000 milligrams. So that's going to help with the pumps, going to help with some blood flow. It's going to turn into L-arginine in your body, man, and keep those pumps going. Next, we got beta-alanine at 5,000 milligrams. That's a hefty dose. A lot of my friends hate that itchy, scratchy. I personally like it. Gives me that sense of urgency, makes me know I took a pre-workout. It's what I've always known in pre-workouts. So glad that that dose is in here. Next, we got L-tyrosine at 1,000 milligrams. A little focus going on. We got agmatine at 1,000 milligrams. Then we got maybe something brewing here, guys. We got beta-PEA at 500 milligrams, dude. I think I've taken 1 or 2 other pre's that has had that high of a dose. But for them to have beta-PEA in here, the flavor is really good. There's no bitterness from it whatsoever, but that's for that mood elevation, that love drug. Get you in the zone, man, floating around the gym, all that. Next, we got caffeine anhydrous, 350 milligrams. Who knows what caffeine is? Literally, in any stimulant pre-workout, it is a staple. If I see a pre-workout doesn't have caffeine in it, I'm like, bruh, that's day one stuff, dude. At least give me a few hundred milligrams of that. All right, next, perhaps the star of the show, guys. We have Juglans Regia extract, 250 milligrams. So how many of y'all know we can't say DMHA anymore? 2-amino may be going away. We know DMAA is going away. The FDA doesn't have better things to do. They want to come after us gym bros that like to have great workouts and be healthy, make our bodies better, you know, make our organs better, whatever. We use a little stimulant from here and there. I'm sure there was somebody out there that abused these things and gave it a bad rep, but use products like this responsibly. We know they're going away, so just enjoy them while we can. But is this the good stuff? You guys know this came from Poland. It came from overseas. I think it's a little harsher over there than it is over here. So this could be bunk. Juglans, dude. How many of you guys have had a pre-workout that said Juglans and it just felt like caffeine? If that's your product and you're listening, you know who you are. All right. Let's see, next we got theobromine, 150 milligrams. Good dose of that. Love to see it. Another stimulant, little cousin of caffeine. Get you going. Next we got some dicaffeine, 75%, 100 milligrams. All right, so little long acting. Then next we got some quick acting, caffeine citrate at 100 milligrams. So it's going to instantly get you going. Next we got halostashine at 100 milligrams. And now this one is interesting. I think it may be the first Dark Labs product that I've seen Canna in 75 milligrams. If I'm not mistaken, my boys over at the Rattle Black Flag Research Company has Canna in their pre-workout. It is perfect, dude. I love Canna. I think it's in a Panda pre-workout that I've seen recently too. I'm a big fan of Canna, dude. It's gonna smooth out. It has some nootropic. It has some energy, but for me, it's kind of like L-theanine. It smooths out whatever stimulant experience you may be having, but it doesn't take away from the initial stimulant buzz, dude. So it's great. I'm glad it's coming into pre-workouts, and maybe I'm late to the show, but interesting that Dark Labs is choosing this over other ingredients. And then next we got some piperine for some piperine, whatever, for absorption. So this is an interesting label. This is unique. This is different. I haven't seen a Dark Labs label look like this. I've tried every single one that they have, dating back to Undead King. I have the new Barbarian. I never tried the first one, but a lot of times you guys know that you will see Alpha Yo, you'll see, you know, a bunch of, you know, you'll have DMHA, you'll have DMAA, you'll have 300 milligrams, whatever. But based off of this right here, man, it is kind of stating that this could be a milder, less fight or flight. Maybe I want to take a Dark Labs, but I don't want to feel completely like an animal and scared to be around people in the gym by taking something like the new Crack OG. But let's talk about how this thing did, boys. How did this thing do for me in the gym? So I've seen Review Bros review. I've seen GGH's review. Really enjoyed them. Shout out to both those guys, man. They have killer stuff going on. But you know, this is me being unbiased and honest, man. Did I enjoy this? Did I not enjoy this? So the experience for me, 5-10 minutes in, man, I'm expecting to get slapped. You know, I don't want to say I have Dark Labs PTSD, but I've been hit by Dark Labs. I've been smoothly, you know, launched into a different dimension with Dark Labs. And this thing right here, is different, boys. This is unique. I have not had a product like this, period. Down the board, I'm going to go ahead and say this. This is a hitter, guys. This is amazing, dude. I freaking enjoyed the crap out of this. This hit all the spots, dude, and let me tell you why. So you get the caffeine, you get the sense of urgency. The betas at 5,000 milligrams was not that insane. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was expecting to be, you know, itching my face and all that good stuff. It wasn't super duper crazy. What I love about Dark Labs though is this thing kicked in quick. So before you get any feel for a pre-workout vibe, you start to feel Dark Labs illicitness right off the rip, dude. Call it the Jugglins, call it the Beta PEA. You know, I'm not gonna say I know exactly what's in this thing, but I will tell you guys, this puts you in a different sort of vibe. This is a unique Dark Labs experience. I have not felt a product like this, and I'll describe it a little bit as we go on. So 20, 30 minutes in, you get this subtle Jugglins and mood elevation. And after my first few sets, dude, like I wasn't, again, this does not slap you. This isn't Undead King or nothing like that. I'm starting to feel really good and happy that I'm at the gym. I'm enjoying my sets. My heart rate gets up just a little bit to where I'm like, okay, there's something happening here. There's something brewing. The stimulant effect, dude, you get this illicit focus 5, 10 minutes in, man, where you're like, all right, I'm dialed in, mind-muscle connection. I'm ready to go. And I will tell you guys this, I didn't sleep the greatest last night, so I was a little groggy, dude. I just worked out. It was like 4 p.m. Central Time. I almost didn't go to the gym, but I was like, nah, bro, this thing popped in, dude. I gotta try this, dude. So after the first few sets, you get your heart rate up. It's not alpha yo, it's just caffeine, it's just focused. And then you get the light hint of mood elevation. I'm starting to text all the homies like, bro, this is a hitter. Music is sounding good. And then I'd say 30 minutes in, the star of the show is, bro, the Canna comes in with the Beta PEA, with the Jugglins, dude, and it is its own experience, bro. I've never felt it is the Dark Labs, whatever source they use for DMHA. You feel that, you get it's a slight PP tingles. You know, shout out GGH again. You're not gonna get a crack gold PP tingles from this, but you know that you have taken a Dark Labs product. And what is really, really crazy about this, and I'm gonna say it, and I may get into, maybe people aren't gonna agree with me on this, this really feels like if Dark Labs met Wildfire. Because as the stims are coming in and you're about to be like this really like fidgety and like, you know, like whatever, the Canna comes in and smooths it out. Doesn't make you tired, doesn't take away from it whatsoever. And I want to tell you guys, this thing will get you jacked, dude. Like you were pushing heavier, bro. Like I was doing some shoulder flies, dude. I was picking like 40s and 45s up, just freaking getting it, dude. Like don't let the Canna scare you. Don't let the smooth relaxation that comes from the Canna scare you. It does not take away from it whatsoever. It turns it into this, you're in this unique, euphoric bubble. If I had to describe this thing, I would say Wildfire Euphoria with clean, really, really good Dark Labs ingredients with some aggression without having any alpha yo. Like you're gonna hit the weights, you can get angry at the weights if you want to, you're gonna be smiling, you can dance if you want to. And I will tell you this, it does kind of take you out of your head. Like it doesn't feel no sort of way like a, you know, a daily driver, you just took some Araya or whatever. This is definitely an illicit feel. You're definitely really gonna enjoy it. And another really cool thing about it is by the 45 to 50 minute mark, you think this thing is done going. No, boys and girls. This thing is a slow climb and you think the euphoria is going to chill out and it doesn't. It just keeps building, dude. You think you're going to top off there and then you're like, nope, this thing has kicked in and it is strong. And it's weird because you don't even realize how strong it is, dude. Like you're gonna be pushing PRs, you're gonna be breaking down some muscle, you're gonna be bobbing your head. There is, like for me, I'm super thirsty still right now. I chugged so much water, so you do get a dry mouth from it, but you don't even care, bro. Like you could definitely use this. I mean, obviously use this like once every couple weeks, high stim Saturday, whatever. You could be Chatterbox McGee and have all your friends around while you're on this. But at the same time, what I think I enjoyed the most is I was working out by myself. And I was just in the zone, dude. I was in my own world, dude. I was like, holy crap. This is exceptional, guys. I cannot compare this to anything else. I know some people are saying this may be mid or it may not be a slapper, dude. This feels like freaking Dark Labs' take on Wildfire, guys. I'm a big fan of Wildfire. I want y'all to try this. I'm hoping this will come to NutriCartel sooner than later. Once that happens, I'll go back in and I'll edit and put the code down there. Use my code DFD to get 15% off, man. This thing's coming soon, guys. So just because it's now hitting the scene, it's over in Europe. I'm sure there's some retailers over there. If you're in the States and you're willing to pay the shipping, you can do that. If this was a good review for you guys, if you liked it, even if you disagree with me and you don't like this product, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share this with another stim junkie, someone that likes stuff like this, man. Let's interact. Let's get to know each other, man. It's been an honor and a privilege delivering this thing to you. And remember, get pumped, not drunk. Peace.